Okay, there we go. Now we're rolling.
Okay, so when last we left our loyal band of, well, mostly loyal band of meat sacks, you had secured the room, you got the guy, you have not actually started talking to him yet.
Yes, and he had.
The package, whatever it is.
Yes, I think the first thing that I should probably do is examine the package, and I do think I actually have something here. No, it wasn't the Omnicyanax. It was admin access. Send to chat. That should help me in identifying up close what the package is.
You actually didn't need that much. When you unwrap it, it is a very, very small stasis unit.
Uh-huh. Is there any indication what is contained within the stasis unit?
Nope, you'd have to open it up.
Might want to put that one on hold and talk with the guy that is probably knowledgeable of what is in here. Should we lead
Well,
with?
you do have an actual interrogator on your team.
Yeah, I was gonna say, should we start with carrot or start with stick?
Who's our interrogator?
Oh, I actually should check. The room is still locked and secured. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Who's our interrogator?
Lock.
Okay.
All right, I would like to direct my attention towards our overseer here and ask them what's in the box.
What's in the box? He is playing tough.
Well, that is all that I needed to hear. I would like to use my excruciator on him.
Oh crap! I forgot to- Oof. Da-da-da-da-da. We're not worried about combat damage because of the combat. Oh. Oh, that's pretty grim dark.
Ouch.
Okay. Well, let's see. Oh, he failed the hell out of that.
No.
Well, he is screaming like a stuck pig. He doesn't do much on the field side of things. He's an not a hands-on guy.
Okay, then who do I need to speak to?
So you want stars tonight?
You haven't even asked him any questions. You just started torturing.
No. I asked him what's in the box.
Oh, let's see. Let's see. Okay, he does manage to speak around the screaming and tells you he doesn't know.
Who does?
I don't know. I'm just the middleman.
For who?
What was your destination?
This one.
Onde!
Oh, we're going multilingual now. He tells you in his horribly broken, varying pitch ways that he puts the packages into the local servo scroll courier, and that's his entire bit. He doesn't know who they're from, where they go, any of it. He just knows he gets paid.
Well, sounds like he's worthless to us now.
No, this is not yours. Sorry, my wife just brought me my phone and immediately came up and I said, "Mine? Mine? No."
Small.
I think I might theoretically be able to just kill him with the toxin, or somebody could just stab him.
You could literally do almost everything to this dude. He is an office type. He had underlings for the rough stuff.
Kind of, I guess it depends on how we want to leave the scene. I mean, we already have one exploded head, as previously noted.
I use full back on this. That seems like a lot.
That's up to you guys.
I have a chain sword. Goes with the exploded head.
Wow.
Okay, okay. So we just make a massive mess for the next person that comes through to try and figure out as distraction. Yes.
What I was
I like that
thinking.
idea.
They might not want to follow.
Did a claw shrimp get loose in here? There's a fucking reference. Okay, so oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh. No, don't use it. Don't use it. Just roll the complication.
No, I kind of appreciate this one.
Oh no. What? You got a little too enthusiastic, and now you're wrapped up with what's left of him.
Entrails everywhere.
Well, I guess for the next section, the folks will be maybe surprised by your look.
Her white uniform is no longer.
Yeah, exactly.
Dying mishap.
In various places more than others. Whew, boy,
all
that
right.
that
Well,
was messed up even by 40K standards.
impressive. Anyway, I think I have the best tech skill to be able to bypass the door security if we wanted to continue northward.
You got his keycard. You don't need it.
Or that.
And we don't need to worry about the map. We're theater. We're on Tom.
Yep, got it.
Yeah, that's a messy scene. That's whoo. Right now, it looks like a revenge killing. So, okay, he told you that he sends it with the local servo skull courier. That is all he knew. This is an entire hive city. There are multiple resources, especially for people with your credentials. What do you want to do?
Change your clothing could be good.
Says the woman who just bathed in the blood of her enemies.
Exactly.
I mean, could we just outright open the box and see what's in it?
That is a possibility.
Well, we can do that. We should be cautious.
Yeah, personally.
I
Feel it.
would like to attempt to open the box, but I would like to do so from a distance. I would like to use my right of magnometrics to uh, open it, so that we'll be at a bit of a distance just in case there's something weird going on in here.
All right.
Seriously, you're eating applesauce?
Yeah.
Are you a child?
I don't think you have that good of control just reading this.
Yeah, I'm rereading it too as just pick up and carry. I thought it was. For some reason, I thought it was pick up and manipulate, but. Well, shit. Okay, I'll just go straight in and just. I'll be the sacrificial guy. I think I got a breathing apparatus of some sort just in case. Yeah, augmetic respirator. All right.
All right.
I beep boop
How
beep.
do you want to do this?
I guess probably. Well, I guess I should have to.
It would be a. Let me see. Maybe not a straight intellect. What else would I throw at you here? Hold up. Doop. How about tech? Let's go with tech. You should have pretty good numbers in tech. Okay. Hold on, there's somebody at the door. Fuck.
They miss you. They want you to come back.
Which faction? Who are you with?
Friendly fire.
Are there missionaries from other religions?
I mean, they're still Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yeah, J-dubs. But we don't get a whole lot of them around here, even though we have a temple or house or whatever right down the road.
Yeah, right around the corner from me too.
Anytime somebody says missionary, I automatically think Mormon.
Most people do.
That's why I said they miss you.
I went last week. I'm going tomorrow. Not by choice, but I'm going tomorrow.
That sounds new.
Anyway, so fuck.
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to be just right up
Oh,
there
yes,
and
okay.
cautiously opening this.
Okay. Give me a tech, but I don't know, disadvantage or I don't know how that works in the system.
I could just roll it twice.
Yeah, just roll it twice. And you rolled exactly the same person both times. I'm not giving you the crit.
That would be the disadvantage. I agree. Yeah.
Okay, so as you are attempting to open it, the indicator lights all suddenly blur red and it starts smoking gently out of one end.
I'd like to set it down and back up, please.
Okay.
I would then also like to use my zoom in eyeball to try and get a closer look as best I can through the smoke.
Okay. Yeah, it's not a lot of smoke, but there is definite smoke. So to give you a visual, it looks like a fairly large size power bank, like maybe the size of a rolling pin, of a decently thick rolling pin, and it is smoking at one end. But it's not like spewing smoke. It's just like if it had a cigar. That is a terrible description, but you get what I mean.
Yes. Do I have anything
After
that can like identify what the gases coming out are?
not from this distance and not as well as you want. Just on observation and a sniff test, something is burning.
I'd like to back
Give
up
me
further.
give me another tech test, just a straight up tech test. Tech test. That sounds fun. I'll give it to you. You triggered the self destruct. Not the whole unit, but whatever was inside it.
Damn. Damn.
After watching for a few minutes, the smoke eventually dies away, and the package appears to go inert.
I'm going to guess that if we open that up, I'm not going to detect anything other than carbon, am I?
I could not tell you at this juncture. But yes. At this point, it's easy to open. You just pry it open, and yes, nothing but carbon and slightly more particulate bits of carbon. That's it. It's gone. Whatever it was is gone. But you do know one thing. Well, two things from this. Two things you have gleaned from this. One, it was obviously something perishable because it would not need a stasis pod otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
And two, these things are expensive as fuck. So somebody was shelling out not only for the unit but for the travel and the smuggling and everything. Like they could have, if it was like perishable, they might have just put it in a refrigeration unit like most people, but they went for the stasis unit. These things can go for like centuries, and it'll be just whatever's inside will be just the same condition as it went in. Which honestly, they should have put the Emperor into one. Ow.
I mean, technically, the Golden Throne kind of is a little bit of a stasis unit.
Yes and no. It wasn't meant to be, but it is serving as one, kind of. They jury rigged it. Although canonically, they have confirmed it is failing.
Oh, I was gonna say, I thought the canonical was that that they were suppressing the Emperor's ability to come back for purposes of something, and that was why Gilliman killed the original council.
No, dude. Oh no. the throne is failing. They don't know why, and the Emperor is slowly getting worse to the point where they canonically captured a homunculus from one of the Drukhari cabals and brought him in for his consult.
Huh. Okay.
Like they're like, we hate you, we don't want any part of you, but tell us what's wrong. And he couldn't figure it out.
Nice.
The
Well,
Custodies
that's
did not like that. So,
interesting storytelling
also,
there.
whatever it was inside, this thing also destroyed any insignia or obvious maker's mark it should have had on it from wherever it was made from.
And obviously no deliver to P.O. box.
Yeah, no.
Related note, though. Oh, go ahead.
Can we air tag it? Go find a serviceable delivery service to drop it with, and hail them to a point of contact.
I don't know. Can you, Mr. Interrogator, with all the secret spy tech?
That would be a theory.
I like.
That is definitely an option to try.
I was actually thinking of something along those lines too. You know, we might be able to, well, yeah, I mean, go hit up the Servo Skull, message network.
All right, you guys talk about it. I gotta disconnect and untangle my wire here.
Is that right?
Yeah, so my thought is kind of a forked approach. We try to somehow track the package itself while also trying to tail. So if we can just follow it
Servo, yeah.
through the servos to delivery, but also if we lose sight of it, we can potentially pick it up. But also, like, we'd have to be quick on it, just because if someone gets it, opens it, sees that there's not what they're expecting, we could be SOL pretty quick if we're not on it.
I don't know much about the tech in this world, so I'm just here.
Just think modern day tech, but evil.
Pretty much.
Eviler.
They don't have drones. They have people's skulls with the brain still inside them that do all drone stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah, everything is just supersized. I mean, you think U.S. soldier in armor, just bigger armor. Big gun, bigger gun.
No, that's really it.
Covered in blood here.
They have ships that literally fire artillery rounds the size of skyscrapers just because that's what Games Workshop decided.
All right, I think we were going to tag the pod, hoping that the servitors might have some way of scanning it, and we were going to try and follow it to its destination.
Okay. Are you gonna? What are you gonna? How are you actually gonna do it? Are you gonna put it on the thing? Are you gonna put it in the thing? Are you gonna? What are you actually doing?
I think first we need to clean it up in case there's any residue from, blood, scuffles, smoke.
Okay.
And then, yeah, Spy Master, you think inside?
I was thinking inside, we don't want any blatantly obvious signs of tampering. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you clean it up as best you can, especially having a tech adept here. It's really easy. It looks great. And you more or less reseal it. It's definitely not sealed like it's supposed to be because it melted its own mechanisms. But you put it back together. It looks fine.
All right, then on to the Servo Skull repository for
Okay.
delivery.
They have these offices kind of scattered all over the place here and there for whatever you need a scroll to do. You need a message, you need a delivery, you need a friend for the day, whatever. They don't care as long as you pay. And so you go up to the window. There's no staff here. It's all servitor run. SAM servitors and cognition engines are the computers, and the servitors were once people. Servitor is a very nasty punishment for bad and already dead people. So they get turned into computers. And so that's what you got. There's a wall full of servitors and cognitions, and there's, you select from the list of services, you select, destination, all that bullshit.
Okay.
Now let me see here. Let me get who's actually got the package.
I would have been working on it, so I probably have the best way of keeping it secure.
Okay. Well, Locke, you're the closest we have to like an infiltration tech specialist. Go ahead and let's see here. Go ahead and give me an investigation.
Alrighty. Ooh, that was garbage.
Yeah, it
I
was.
Use my reroll. Much better.
Better.
Yes.
You do see that whomever sends or receives a package has to leave a genetic print on the package so that they can trace it back to whomever if need be. This is one of the official courier services, is why there's others that are unofficial, but it gets messy. Anyway, thankfully, you just happen to have somebody who is covered in genetic material of the person needed.
Sam, that's you.
Sorry, I was reading about doves. What am I doing?
They need some genetic material.
It's all over me.
Exactly.
Oh, the conversations.
I'm gonna scrape off my person, whatever we need.
Yeah, just scrape some goop off of you, hold it up to the scanner. Scanner's like, recognized. Please insert package. And so you do. And it says, what does it say? Like, postage paid. And it shoots down the slot and goes out into the bay and all that bullshit. You're getting the signal beautifully. It is coming through loud and clear. And it looks like it is flying down into the lower parts of the hive. Definitely not places you would think an expensive piece of tech like that should be going.
Can I... Let me think.
Sounds like we need a burning ring of fire.
I just want to remind you, this is what the city looks like, except 1,000 times bigger.
Yeah. I was thinking, is there a way I might be able to string together what I know about hive structures, their standard, uh, standard culture, just based off of statistics and whatnot? Might I be able to surmise who would be living on the lower floors but have that much money?
You would have an inkling. I would say the interrogator would have usually a better idea, but it comes out to the same. The lower you are, but with money, the more criminal you are. Because the lower sections are where the unwanted and the illegitimate go.
Heretics.
Sometimes. Depending if you can find them or not.
Well, I think it best we track that signal and chase it as fast as we can.
Okay. So it takes a while. Like, it takes the skull gets there in like half an hour, but it takes you like 4 hours to get down to where it was, just finding your way and traversing the various levels of the hive. And eventually you come to a nightclub. Which down here, night is completely relative, but you know what I mean. And it is pumping. Like, you can feel the bass from it. You're not even in the building, you can feel the bass. There is a significant line outside, and the biggest motherfucker you have ever seen in your life is standing outside with another tiny motherfucker on his shoulder. The little one is the one doing all the talking.
I'm going to guess we're not their kind.
Oh crap, I just closed my entire window. Shit. Okay, pause recording. I gotta pull it back up.
Oh yeah, I mean, I just sat back for a few seconds and then started laughing and started cleaning up.
Can I? Do. Fuck it, I'll just screen cap this. Okay. Okay, so I put into the chat the actual picture of the character token. That is what you see at the door of the club, being the bouncer. Like I said, the little guy is doing all the talking, the big guy is doing the shoving when necessary.
Looks friendly.
What you also see, hang on. Not you. Is that the big guy, the little guy has a pistol on his hip, okay, whatever. The big guy has a fucking power fist,
Ah.
which is a weapon you normally see on, high-ranking military and or space marines. You're not even sure where it's plugged in. You don't see an obvious power source. People tend to be very polite when trying to get into this club.
Not looking too friendly anymore.
Yeah. Sam, to give you an idea, this is the kind of weapon that can literally punch through a tank. I don't know why. It's just what G-Dubs decided, because it will, on the tabletop, it will literally punch through tank armor.
Mr. Jimenez, I think you're the pretty one here.
All right. Does the line look like it's moving? Is it kind of stagnant? And then like walk up VIPs going in? What does it look like?
Yeah, the second one.
Okay.
He is very obviously keeping an little guy is very obviously keeping an eye on the crowd, and when he sees somebody worthy of entry, he taps the big guy, and the big guy lets him in.
All right. The people who are deemed worthy, what do they look like, and how hard would it be to make us look like them?
Run and investigate, sir.
Well, I'm still covered in blood, so probably not me.
You fit in better down here than you think. But yeah, you're definitely catching stares. Like, it's not an unusual sight, but you should have at least cleaned up before you got here. Damn.
I said I should go find a change of clothes. You guys decided to do something else.
Okay, we can retcon it to say you found a change of clothes, or at least hosed off a bit.
All right. Well, if we blend in decently, I'm going to approach, and we'll just see how this goes.
Oh, I was sorry. I was going to have you run into investigate. Another Oh, that is
Oh,
a
another
beautiful
one?
picture, Brian. Yeah.
Will do.
Wait, did you already run one and I missed it? You did. I'm sorry. I will take the second one because it's better. From what you can see, the people getting in are kind of a mixed bag. There's some very, very obviously well off who shouldn't be on this level at all. You're surprised they're here without a bodyguard. Some of them have bodyguards, whereas there are others who look more, a little more humble, a little more like factory worker types kind of thing. Seriously kind of a mixed bag. For the most part, you notice that the people getting in tend to be younger and prettier. And obviously the ones with money are getting in faster.
All right. Well, I imagine
I have a wealth
we could
of
potentially
wine,
look the
so-
part. So,
Do I count as young and pretty?
Your particular order tries to not go out onto the battlefields except as medics, so you don't have too many scars.
All right. I think we'll approach and try to leverage her young and pretty, and she doesn't go in there without us.
Yeah, I think
Alright.
I think with everything I have on, I probably look more bodyguardy in this.
I was about to say,
in
you
this
are
case.
very obviously a tech priest. They're of some sort.
No. I can claim they're my bodyguards.
Okay. We're terrible at the dialogue. Run a persuade check there, Locke. Or whomever.
Let's see. I've got persuasion 4, unless anyone can beat that.
Nope, I got a 1.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. What?
Ow! Okay. So you walk up to the guy, and as you're guys, plural, and as you're launching into your spiel, fucking ground car out of nowhere just plows into the back of the crowd. There's screamings, there is running, there is bedlam everywhere. You use the opportunity to. He is very occupied. You use the opportunity to slip in.
Nice.
Great success.
When you get inside, you notice first of all that all the noise from outside is completely gone. Like the only sound you can hear at all is what's going on in the club. Pretty much the music. You can also feel the music, even though you're just in the entryway. Yeah. So you can see just from a glance, this place is fucking pumping. All right, it is full as hell. There's lights, there's lasers, there's holograms. This place is going.
I like the DJ.
And I looked for silly. I found it. Yes, the estimable DJ Claus is performing tonight.
Did you say the questionable?
Inestimable.
Oh.
All right, well, young and pretty, you're in the lead. We're the bodyguards here.
Oh.
All right, so quick scan of the environment. It looks like there's some some guards up by the front around a door that might be a VIP booth and or proprietor's office, which is likely who we're going to be if they're getting deliveries here.
All right.
Sorry, any excuse I get to listen to this song.
What are we looking for?
Yes, just from a glance around, Locke, you are correct. It looks like to your right, looks like there's a door. That door should be open actually. That it looks like it leads into a more like private bar kind of thing. To your immediate left, there is a door with a guy standing outside. It says staff only. You have no idea what's in there. Farther left are the bathrooms.
Well, I'm
You can
gonna.
see those. There's two quote-unquote conversation pits over there, up to the north. And then it looks like VIP access up in the northeast. And another door that's got two guys on it. It says manager up in the northwest.
Consult with my bodyguards and see where they want to go first.
I mean, we could just pull a Karen.
And demand to speak to the manager.
Precisely.
I feel like that would not work out in this particular universe. There was an Ogren guarding the door.
Are we just gonna walk around then?
That's up to you
Yes,
guys.
make like you are enjoying the music, and perhaps if we get up to the east end of the room, my telescopic eye might be able to better see what's going on near the manager's door.
Now, for the most part, people are giving you a fairly wide berth because they can see you are very obviously armed with all the shotguns you picked up. But you're there. They are not unarmed. People are also carrying weapons because this is the Underhive. If you don't carry a
Yeah.
weapon, you die. Straight up.
Okay, Sam, maybe stop and back up a bit.
Are you taking her to the conversation pit? That is full of people?
Yes, this was more the direction I was wanting to go. I was hoping to be able to get a view on the manager's office, see if there was anything close up that my telescopic eye could see, but then also maybe we all might be able to listen in on conversation in
Oh, good fucking luck, dude.
as best we can. Okay, what? Sam is pulling a Karen.
Oh, Sam. You walk up and the guards just look at you and go, "What you want?"
I'm lost.
Then you better unlose yourself and get out of here.
Well, they're not very friendly.
They're not paid to be friendly. Shit, up until a month ago, I was paid to not be friendly.
I'm not exactly sure what we're looking for.
None of you are. That's why it's an investigation.
Yes,
We gotta. Are we supposed to be rolling in an investigation?
Right now, you haven't told me what you're doing. Like anything.
so
And I'm not going to give suggestions because that is railroading. Well, not suggestions, but you know what I mean.
Walking around listening to conversations.
You are listening to the music and snippets of conversation because you can't hear shit.
anyway, I'm zooming in.
Okay, you see the door marked manager
Alright, well, I guess
and
I'll
two
just
guys in front of it.
guess I will just pan the room to see if there's anything as I examine people of interest. You know, see if there's anything interesting.
I'm going to hit the head.
Okay, you go into the bathroom and there is a buttload of people in here. People are just straight up banging in the stalls. They're doing drugs. It is not a pretty sight. I don't think anyone's in there to actually use the bathroom.
Well, then I'm going to go into the other one.
Same thing. And somebody bumps you on the way out, and they are obviously just lit. They are done. They're like, and they stumble through the door.
Can I pickpocket him when he bumps into me?
You can try.
I would like to try.
Let's see that. Why did I keep closing my character sheet? Damn. Let's see here. Let's call that a. Huh. I don't know what to call that. Agility? Because there's no. Damn.
Cunning?
No. Let's. You know what? I will. You have a pretty strong investigation, right?
Yeah, I got a 6.
Yeah, let's do that.
You are going to investigate his pockets.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
You find a few credits and a half-empty baggie of some kind of powder.
Take it.
I
Literally.
mean, I obviously did.
It's the point of pickpocketing.
Oh, this dude's on cloud 18. He is so far gone. He didn't even notice. He thought you were a statue or something. He didn't even fucking.
It's not what I meant by take it, and you know it.
Oh, Sam's trying to turn this into a party.
Oh my.
I mean, I could do the. Does this rag smell like chloroform to you with one of the guards potentially?
Fine. Trying to bring some excitement in.
We could try that on the guard by the northeast door. There's only the one standing by this one up by me.
Well, there's
There's the private
There's
lounge
the one
to
up
the south
there.
too.
There's the private lounge at the south that only has one guard, and there's no other guards
Yeah.
super close. Versus
No. Hold up. Southeast is
So-
just the bar area. There's no guard there. It's an open door. Southwest says staff only.
there's the one guard at that door.
Okay, the
But
staff
up at the
only door is
north,
what I
you've
meant.
got
The VIP suite.
you got the VIP that has one guard, the guards at the DJ booth, and the guards at the manager door. Staff only might be our easiest in potentially.
Could I potentially use my servo arm to inject as a toxin this drug into that guard?
Well, you don't have the
Covertly?
drug.
well, if we regrouped,
Potentially, none of you know what it is. It's just powder right now. It could be fucking sand for all you know.
I mean, sand still isn't good for the body to be injected.
No, but it's also not going to cause you to keel over.
yeah, it might end up causing more trouble than it's worth. Okay, then we just pull a Ninja Vanish and just throw it in his face, and regardless of the outcome, he's either blinded, stoned out of his mind, or dead.
None of us know.
Okay, as you are wandering around blindly, the DJ gets on and announces, "It's time for the rain!" And everybody fucking loses their minds. There is something very good about to happen, and you have no idea what the fuck it is. And he yells, "Thunderstorm!" And this thick, fucking pinkish purple fog just starts coming out of everywhere. On the dance floor, in the pits, fucking in the bathroom where Locke can still see into. Everywhere. And everyone it touches just loses their fucking mind like it's the greatest thing ever. Everybody make a toughness check. Except Brian, because he doesn't need to breathe.
Thank
Oh, all about to get high.
I fail.
Oh boy! Sam fails and has a
And then some.
complication. Oh, you got an extra heavy dose. The distributor must have been off or something, because you just took a fucking face full of this shit. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to assume I'm smart enough to instantly know what is going on. I'm going to go and grab Sam.
Well, you know, whatever it is, you're happy you're not breathing it.
I could walk up to the guards and flash them. I'm on
Not
something.
with your armor on. That would take like 12 minutes.
You can certainly try.
Besides, do you think you're the first person to try that in this place tonight?
Who knows?
And after I grab Sam, I'm going to beeline for Locke and try and corral him.
Oh boy. Locke and Sam, you are both just fucking. You think you're in whatever your version of heaven is right now. You are floating on cloud like 87 at not even 9. Just you are gone. You're so high you don't even know to be alarmed. You're just ha ha.
Well, then I guess I'm getting pulled around wherever he takes me.
Yep.
All right.
You have absolutely no willpower right now.
Do I notice if the guards are being affected?
The guards are breathing it in very consciously, but it doesn't seem to be affecting them like everyone else. And let's see here. Nope, not you.
What?
Being racist.
I have some beans and meanies. Your brother made some.
All right. Well, I'm going to start dragging my two
Bean.
comrades southward.
I'm gonna have to do this for every fucking one of these guys. Oh, there we go.
Well, you left me. You said you were dragging me.
I can't drag you. My character was dragging your character.
Okay. As this is taking a moment, you see people are just flopping onto the ground in pure ecstasy. They are so overcome by whatever's in this shit that they are just on the ground like bonefish. They are flopping everywhere. Most people. Some people are partying even harder now. Don't mind me, just dying a bit.
All good. All right. As we get near the door, which of you two is tougher? Sam, I presume.
I'm high out of my mind. I don't think I'm anything at the moment.
You're both out of your mind.
Right. I meant their like actual fortitude in battle. I want to throw one of them at the guard, and I'm hoping that the stumbling will give me the chance to at least get two of us in the door, and then I can reach back around for whoever I throw.
Ah, the old reach around. I got
Exactly.
Did you say tough?
I want to throw the one that has a better chance of, if they accidentally get stabbed, not instantly dying.
But
Like I said, I presume it's Sam.
My toughness is a 3.
Mine is also 3, but resilience is 7, and I have up to 7 wounds.
Oh, wait. Resilience is 7. I get 5 wounds.
Okay, so I could basically throw either of you.
Oh, Sam is the tougher going by that.
I only have 5 wounds. What do you mean?
Oh, I'm wrong. I thought you said 7.
My resilience is 7.
All right. Well, then as we get near the door, I'm going
Me and Coach.
I'm going to feign falling over, and I'm going to forcibly push Gonzalo right into the guard. And
Okay, give me a strength check, because he isn't fighting you, but he isn't cooperating either. No.
I am not strong.
You give him a comradely pat on the back, and he kind of stumbles in the direction.
Be distracting.
As you walk up, the guard looks at you and goes, "Oi, staff only," and he gestures to the sign.
Would I be coherent enough to potentially like take the powder and shove it in his face?
Sharing is caring.
Give
Just as
me
like a, what does this smell like to you?
a willpower check. Oh,
Yeah.
and you're supposed to have a crit. Okay, go ahead and roll a crit, and I'll pull out the book to see what it was supposed to be.
It's like a 1d6.
Yeah. Oh, book. A 1. All right. Hang on, I gotta find that section.
Page 197.
197. Okay. Crits.
Nope, sorry, 198.
Okay. That is not the one we're looking for. That is critical hits.
Yep, oops.
We're looking for. We're looking for the other criticals. Dip-a-dip-a-doo. Wrath critical. Wall has its own section.
Oh, here it is, 163.
Yeah, I just got there. Okay. Wrath critical, wrath complications. Chart says rolling a 1, you lost an item. You'll lose some of your war gear. This could be something important like your weapon or something as small as.
No, I got a critical, not a complication.
Oh. Good crit,
Okay.
good crit. You know what? He lost something. We're just gonna go with that. He lost.
Shot out of his hand.
What did he fucking lose? He lost. What does he have that he can lose? Okay. Oh.
His will to live.
No. He dropped his spare ammo for his last pistol that's on his hip. And now he is very preoccupied in trying to pick it back up. As he gets hit in the face with a random bag of powder. Let's see his toughness check. Oh, there is a way to roll this with disadvantage. You go to the DN and minus rank or minus double rank. Cool. And same thing with advantages on the other side. Okay, he's out. He neither failed nor succeeded, so he's out.
Alright.
Whatever was in that shit, it worked fast. But then again, he was already halfway there from the gas, so.
I would like to, as best as I can, quietly open the door and peek in.
This door's locked.
I would like to attempt to pick the lock.
Okay, give me a tech check. You do not pick the lock.
Damn.
Can we all try to pick it?
You're
You are still stoned out of your gourd.
Yeah.
He just pulled powder out of his pocket.
Okay, but I was high, and
And
I
he was
was
trying to
just
share.
shoving it in his face. Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, it's been long enough. Both of you make a toughness check.
Nice.
Okay, Lock's
Yeah,
back.
nice.
Sam's back. Okay, you're gonna take a minus on your rolls, but you're cognizant at least.
All right.
Whatever this shit
I
is.
I very quickly catch them up on what I've done and what they missed.
Can I make an attempt to get through the door?
You can. Gonna be a tech check.
Has anyone thought about just knocking on the door?
You unlock the door. And as you open it, you see last bolts flying your way. All right, let's get this combat started.
Does it look
Hang
like the
on.
gas was? It didn't go off in here, I presume.
Oh yeah, no, this air's clean.
What the hell does that mean?
Oops, I just rolled Brian's initiative.
Oh no, that one was actually me. I rolled mine. Unless
I rolled somebody's initiative, but whatever. Sam, roll your initiative.
oh, I guess you did.
I already rolled mine.
That's saying you didn't, but okay.
Well, I gotta scroll back up.
Oops. No, I don't want to have them selected anymore.
I clicked on initiative
Up at the carousel at the top,
at the carousel. No,
there's a carousel.
I clicked on something in my thing that said initiative.
All right, whatever.
Hey,
We're starting,
I was gonna
and
say, shouldn't
Lock.
it do the same thing?
I don't know why it doesn't. Anyway, Lock's first.
I did. This is what I did last time. Roll.
Well,
And that's what it gave me last time for initiative. But I did get the carousel one. It gave me a 3.
Yeah, we're gonna go with that rather than a 1. Anyway,
I'm just gonna pop a shot off. First one I see.
yeah, you're gonna. You miss.
And I'd like to duck around the set, like around that
Alright.
wall.
Yeah, they're just pouring bolts out of the door. Out of the door. Sam, it is your turn then.
Where exactly is the door?
It's straight ahead of you.
Yeah, right here.
Straight south.
We're just gonna fire in then.
From there, you should only be able to see like 1 or 2, maybe 3 guys.
I can see this one.
Okay.
And does the chainsword have to be right next to them?
Yep, that is a melee weapon.
Okay, well then we're gonna go with this one.
And you miss.
Rude. Alright.
All right, first guy. Which guy's the first guy? First guy. Okay. Okay, he's gonna do his thing. All right. All right. Okay. So this guy can actually see you. Well, he sees the tech. What he assumes is a tech priest, because Brian's in front.
Yep. Thanks for hiding behind the squishy, Sam.
You're welcome.
I mean, you're only half squishy.
I
Flesh
think I'm
is
squishy
weak.
too.
Uh,
Pretty
I,
sure I'm squishy as well, bud.
I think that hits, but it doesn't get through your. But I don't think it's gonna get through your soak. I think.
Let's see.
What's your defense?
My defense was 1, resilience 4.
Okay, so resilience is part of your soak. So defense 1 does hit,
Okay.
but we see if it even gets through your soak at all. So because blast pistols don't do much.
7 plus 1 extra.
9. Damn, that was a good
So,
hit.
Yeah. So that's my 4 resilience, and so let's see. 5. Okay, I now have 2 wounds left.
Damn. Okay, and it is now this guy's turn. He is also going to shoot at Brian.
Medic.
He is right behind you, actually.
I was saying yeah, right here, but I already had my turn.
Consider defense is 2.
Defense was 1.
Oh, then shit, dude.
Yeah, like I said, thanks for hiding behind the squishy.
Yeah, we're just gonna roll damage for him from his buddy. Ow! I think you're down.
I am. Let's see. Pinned messages. Let's see. How do I shake this off?
Yeah, you can use what, determination or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I was looking up.
Okay, while you're doing that, and let me know how that goes. This last guy actually has a line on lock.
Oh, I have been just totally forgetting to trying to convert wounds into shock. Duh. That's what I should have been doing.
Oh shit! Oh goddamn! Lock might also be down. Oh god!
Unspeakable courage.
Oh no.
Holy fuck! Lock, you may use a glory point to just nope that whole hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that glory point.
Ah,
Say
damn!
no.
Couldn't Brian have done that too?
Yes. If you so desire, Brian, you can use the other 2 to negate all yours.
I am going to first the initial attack. Yeah, the initial attack I'll negate.
Okay, so they'll take off 1 glory point and negate that first hit.
And that one was the one that dropped me down to 5. For the second one,
You gonna try and convert it?
let's see, that one has... Oh shit, it had done the same amount of damage. Uh, so as -5, that would put me at exactly 0. So I just need to negate 1, and I'm still alive. So yes, I
Okay.
will use my determination for that one to turn that into shock. I'll do it again.
Well, you got the one.
Deter 0. Oh, I did get the 1. Oh, it's because I didn't roll it immediately after or something. Okay, so yes, I have 1 wound left then.
Well, it's your turn.
Going to step to the side.
Just step over the bouncer. Here, let me get the bouncer or the guard out of the way. He's off in La La Land.
And can I medicate myself, please?
You can try. You have a medic check. Oh wow.
Hey.
Okay.
And I add to the glory. Hooray.
With that, I'm gonna say, what do you have? Like 5 wounds total?
I have 7 total wounds.
Okay, go to 5, but keep your shock.
Whoops, not 10 shock, 1 shock. Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Yep. All right.
And that will be everything I can do, I think.
That was the first round. Locke, we're back to you.
I come back over, aim for the same guy, and try to shoot him again.
Okay, now that hits. Oh my god, and he is
wrecked.
annihilated.
And I duck back to where I was.
Let's see. Which one is he? He is dead. Boom. You just fucking atomized his ass.
Was that the one I initially was shooting at?
Yep.
Hey, have you got an
You
extra one of
can't
those
actually
that I
see
can borrow?
anymore. Sam, it is your turn. You can try and shoot, or you can see if you can help Brian more, or whatever.
I'm good. I'm fine for now.
Hmm. Do I have a line of sight on this dude? I mean, I can
Not
see him.
really. You'd have to move forward
Or move over.
or move over.
That better?
Don't you have sight on?
Well, I had a line of sight on him, but I was trying to look at the edge of the door. Originally, it looked like I was.
Sorry, I
Token.
meant token sight.
Yeah.
It's like, because I can see what my angles are.
Does that hit him? Yay? Nay?
Hang on one sec. Okay. That hits. Damn. Okay. Hey, baby. Hi. Daddy's gonna see if this guy's dead or not.
Then I'm gonna step back over out of the way.
Oh, baby, I'm sorry. I just poked her in the eye.
Oof.
You okay? You being my big tough girl? But yeah, that guy's totally dead. Hang on. Okay. Chalk one up for Sam. She is mad at me now and walking away.
Understandable.
Okay. Then it is going to be their turn. Do. Okay, this guy's gonna move up to where his buddy was. He actually doesn't have a line on anyone. Okay, he's gonna come up and take. Okay, the only one he can see is Sam. So. Well,
Oh, he's got a better gun, huh?
no, he just rolled better on the damage. Base damage for a last pistol was 7, and then you roll an extra die for
Mhm.
extra die, and he's just rolling better.
Spend the glory.
All right. We'll do that.
Okay, one less glory. The will of the Emperor intervened, and he actually missed. And hit somebody behind you on the dance floor who didn't actually care. Those guys are dead.
These stoners are made of tougher stuff.
Oh, they're not feeling anything right now. Okay, this guy's going to take another shot at Locke. I don't think that hits. I don't. What's your defense again?
My
2?
defense is 2.
Okay, so it should technically hit because it's meter beat, but I'm going to say no because there's 3 of you, and I don't want to kill you in the first 2 rounds. So he just scorches your armor, and it hurts, but you're fine.
How dare you make him bleed his own blood?
How dare I fudge rolls in favor of the players?
Thank you.
All right, Brian, your turn.
Alright, I am going to take a step forward so that I can get a line of sight on this guy here and take a shot at him.
On which guy? Sorry.
This one right here.
Gotcha. Yeah, that'll hit. Okay, so you definitely hit him. He is very torn up. He's not dead.
I think he's got 1 hit point left.
And then duck back behind my cover.
Yeah, that was a very good hit, just not quite enough.
Mm.
And yeah, he's got 1 wound left.
And my 9 killed him, so
He is on the ground though.
Yeah.
He's down and crying. Yeah, Locke, do your thing.
Alright, the one who has tried to shoot at me twice is now my target.
So this guy right here.
Yeah, he's gone.
Oh, geez, yeah, he is.
I mean, if I hit, they're gone.
Yeah, pretty much, honestly.
I mean, my
This is
base
what work-
damage is 15.
This is what working for the Inquisition gets you, the best gear.
Nice. Nice indeed. Sam, ignore the guy on the ground.
ignore him.
Yes.
There's one more in the back corner.
Okay. Yeah, Sam, your turn.
I'm just trying to see how far over I gotta move to see him. I think I can shoot him now.
There is okay, so let me describe this for you. There is one dude here who's kind of hunkered down behind some crates, and there is a dude here furiously typing away at a terminal and yelling into a microphone.
Then I guess that dude is easier to hit because you're not
Yep.
behind something.
Also, he's not paying attention. He's very focused. Well, you did hit, and he is down, but he's not dead.
Did. Yeah. I'm just gonna step back out of the room. And that's my turn. I have a feeling he's calling in reinforcements.
What? Okay, that guy's on the ground bleeding. Well, that guy's okay.
Shit. Of course, there was a guy in the corner.
Always is. Okay, this guy's gonna actually hunker farther into the corner. That guy's on the ground and bleeding. We're back to Brian.
And I obviously tell my two comrades what I saw when I stepped in there.
Yep, you saw a dude on a terminal. I'm not going to describe it again.
Yep. Based on Sam's description, I think I will just step forward so that I can finish off this guy.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to give it to you because just finish him. Just roll the damage and finish him.
It doesn't give me.
Why
a
did it not
damage
give you?
table,
You know what?
But, you know,
Let's
I'm just
roll
gonna
it.
yeah.
I'm just going to roll it from Sam's.
Oh.
Screw it. Hey, we'll go with yours.
So what is the 4 is a 1 or is that actually a 4? I forget.
Doesn't matter.
It's a
He's dead.
1.
Okay, so it would have been 8 damage then.
Yep. Doesn't matter. He dead. Seriously, 1 wound left.
And duck back so that the big gun might be able to get in there better. And I'm done.
All right, new round. Hold on.
Holding.
You start taking fire from the rear.
Oh.
Well, then entering the room is
Yep.
still what I would do.
Yeah.
And Mr. Hunkered down there.
Well, you got him, but you're gonna have to reload next round.
Okay, well, he is.
He's dead. He is ash on the wind, dust in the wind.
All right, well, we have a bunker.
Yep.
So get your asses in the room.
Get your ass to not Maz.
The bunker. All right.
Oh, and
Sam's turn.
maybe kill the guy at the computer now.
Yeah, someone should curb stop Mr. Terminal, but I wasn't gonna risk shooting it.
Okay, we're gonna cut in this real quick. All of you run inside the door.
Oops, too far.
Well, I was shooting Mr. Terminal.
Hold on. Yeah, go kill the guy at the terminal. Whatever.
Apparently, I get a critical too.
Let me mark him dead.
I don't think he can get much deader than dead.
Especially with Sam. Did you see what she did to him?
Critical hit.
She is definitely the goriest one tonight.
Yeah, that gory spectacle. Beautiful.
So I wasn't going to do this, but it was definitely a possibility. because y'all need it. You have stumbled onto a secret weapons smuggling operation. There are weapons everywhere. And ammo to go with them.
So, do we recognize them, or do we need a roll?
Yes, yes, these are very standard human designs.
All right.
Do I anything better than what I got?
Very, very much.
Upgrades and
Upgrades
heresy.
around. Okay. Let me check the stats on these and make sure I can give you the best ones. Yep. Okay, we got stubbers, we got auto guns, we got auto pistols, we got melee, we got fucking. Give me a wish, I might grant it. I might not. Grenades.
Yeah, I was just opening up the weapons.
Okay, go to the compendiums, go to core rulebook, items, weapons. Obviously, I'm not giving you anything that has the word Astartes or Xenos in it.
Hmm.
Compendium. You said rule book?
Yep, compendium is the book icon on the right-hand side on the little mini toolbar. Compendium packs, core rulebook, items, weapons.
Oh, and what's my
Is it a
proficiencies?
equipment, maybe?
Mechanicus, Cult Mechanicus.
Oh,
Okay.
there we go. Under
So-
equipment.
Oh
Kinda.
yeah, it's under equipment. Yep. Sorry, I forgot the equipment step. There's also armor here.
What
That's
can I
okay.
wear under my robes, I guess?
I'm willing to give you some leeway on that, honestly.
Dude, there are way too many things to look at.
Sam, I am going to give you. Hang on, let me pull up your sheet, and I'm just going to drop some shit into it, okay?
Alright. A needle rifle? What the fuck?
Because you already have a chainsword, and that's nasty as hell anyway.
A ranger long rifle?
That's what your last character had. By the way, did you remember you have a flamethrower?
Yeah, but not while we're like right next to everything. Don't want to start the place on fire.
I mean, don't you though?
Look, I'm reformed. I'm trying very hard to leave my old ways behind.
Ooh, yes, I'm giving you that.
A frag grenade?
That's not all. Do. No, that's too much. I can't do that. But I can get. Oh, no, you already had that.
Says who? You can do anything you want. You're God.
Shut up.
What?
I don't think that actually did what I wanted it to.
What?
I gave you more armor to put on under your coat.
I don't know. Do I have to equip it? I don't see
I
any.
equipped it for you, but
Okay. I got a wish list, Alex, for you whenever you're ready.
yeah, stand by. Okay, so the flak coat is defense 3. Okay. The mesh armor is defense 3. And your basic defense is 1.
Am I supposed
So-
to add this together?
Yeah, I thought so. Is it defense or resilience that gets added with armor? Shit, hang on.
Well, my resilience is still a 7, so
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to figure out why it's not working.
maybe I
Did you
close
equip
that.
it
Yep,
on
we
your
did.
character sheet? Okay.
Resilience. 36, 182, and 232. Start with 36. Okay. Yeah, armor goes to your resilience. Okay. So I don't know what your base resilience is, but we're going to say it's 10 for now. Your total resilience, because it didn't add the other armor I gave you.
What happens if I unclick both of them? Shouldn't that give me my base?
Should. Let's see if it works. 4. 4 is your base. So, yeah, you should be at 10.
Apparently, it only lets you.
Go to 7. So just keep that in mind, please.
All right. Put
Use
it
the
under note.
Yeah, I was gonna say use the notes section.
Yep, notes section. Brian, what are you looking at?
Okay. This is an illegal smuggling operation, so this is the pie in the sky to start with. The Skitarii
Oh, geez.
Auto Curious.
Hang on, let me pull it back up. Skitarii. Da, 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 da. Oh, the armor.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've got Imperium and Mechanicus. I obviously don't have keywords heavy or Skitarii, but it's illegal, so I do have a practical option as well, though.
Sure, fuck it, do it. What was
Cool.
your second one?
The mesh armor.
Oh, yeah.
Weapons.
I'm only giving it to you because you're squishy.
Thank you. Weapons, I was hoping either the arc pistol or a master crafted last pistol.
I'll give you the Mastercraft. You're not sure what it's doing here, but it's there.
Alright.
Also, dream bigger, darling. Dream bigger. I gave Sam a heavy flamer.
And a hand cannon.
I was still trying to keep my my Omnisign axe is still pretty decent up close. And so I'm kind of just squishy and at a disadvantage in the weak. I mean, maybe a Melta? Imperium? I could live with a Melta.
I don't think that did what... Oh, yeah, I did. Check what I just put in the game chat.
Industrial bludgeon.
But your Omniscient Axe is probably better, honestly. You're right.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. 4, 2... Oh, yeah, the extra dice is 5. So... And it's got a power field. I forget what that does.
You know what? How about an
Yeah,
Inferno pistol? I'll give you the choice. Inferno pistol or Mastercraft Lass?
Let's see, stats side by side here. 369 versus 612, 18, base 16, 1 extra. Ooh. But do I hobble myself to be even closer? Damn, that is actually, honestly, a difficult choice.
Mm-hmm. You only get one.
All right. Low infernal pistol, high mastercrafted. Mastercrafted it is.
Mhm.
All right. So, I got the armor. I got the mastercrafted.
Take some grenades.
Let's see. How many of the frag and crack or
Um,
plasma that do we
I
find?
will give you 3 total of whatever you choose. Mix and match, all of one
Whoop,
type, whatever, you get
that's-
3.
That's a grenade launcher.
No!
Yeah, I figured. Mm, Alright, I'll take 1 plasma, 2 frag.
Alright. Lock?
I was looking at a flak coat. Just something super easy to toss on. Plasma gun, if I could up my range. And I wouldn't say no to any grenades, but I feel like a plasma gun and flat coat would
Oh,
give me some serious oomph.
Yeah, definitely would. You want any melee as well? You want any melee with that?
Let's see. I wouldn't be opposed. I don't know what would be great. I don't have too much strength. Let's see.
Okay. I'm gonna say, just for, while you're all doing this, that you closed and locked the door.
I've got a neural whip, which is pretty decent for my melee as far as I can see.
Okay. If you want.
oops.
Okay. If you guys are set, I'm gonna call it for tonight. We're gonna stop here because it's 9. I'm gonna make you wait 2 weeks to get to play with your new toys.
Rude.
I like teasing you.
All right. Well, useful upgrades. Mafe will have to get in on that, I'm sure. Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Starfinder next week, right?
Yes, indeed. All set for you.
Cool. Later.
All right. Have a good night.
And